Tuesday. How's it going, everybody? I had to come on a little bit earlier because I got a family commitment I got to go home and do here in a little bit. So I came on an hour early, and sorry I said 3 and now I'm like 10 minutes. What time is it? 10 after customer came in. So anyhow, hi, my name is Debbie Tony. I'm the owner and furniture artist down here at Tony Transformations. We're located in Nampa, Idaho. Thanks for watching me on Facebook and my YouTube. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments. I love when you guys hop on and talk to me. Hi, Ronnie. How's it going? So today I'm going to point the camera down. It's going to be a quickie. I have this. This is a solid, this is heavy. Like, you guys, this is like a 5-pound piece of wood. This is definitely a thrift store find that I purchased, and I don't even know where I got it or what the reason, but I have 3 of them. So I thought they would be really fun to do in just a like bright sunshiny thing. They have like this overspray paint on them. So I went ahead and washed them with White Lightning, which is Dixie Bell's cleaner first. And then I scuffed them, and just any of the paint that came off, I let it come off because I did not paint these. This is how I picked them up at the thrift store. But these literally weigh probably 7 pounds each. They're heavy. I just thought they would be kind of pretty hung on the wall. And I have 3 of them. Now, whether I paint them all in the same motif, I don't know. But I'm inspired to do something bright. So I picked up my old 57, which is a DIY paint. And we're just going to lay down a coat real quick. And I want to show you guys how well this paint covers. So DIY paint is a clay-based paint. So chalk, there's 2 types of paint, chalk paint or clay paint. They both pretty much achieve the same look when they are done. Clay paint usually doesn't self-seal, so that means you always have to seal it, where chalk paint can be usually self-sealing and you don't have to seal it, but we do it anyhow. So really not a lot of difference because I seal them anyhow. I don't just let them be chalky. So we're just going to throw down paint on this thing. It's already looking prettier, right? With old 57, one of my favorite DIY colors, to be honest. I thought I would put some yellow with it. What do you think? What other colors would you think would be pretty with it? Can I get a smooth finish with the clay paint? Yes, you can, Ronnie. Clay paint is a really good paint to use to blend and to give you, if you want to give yourself texture, but no, you don't have to. And it's so similar to chalk paint, to be honest. When it goes on, I see no difference. The biggest difference is when it dries like clay wood in a puddle. So say you have a mud puddle and there's water in it, right? And it's like dark brown. And then you come by a week later and it's dried up because it's hot outside. What color is it? It's a lighter, like mocha color, right? It's exactly what happens with the clay paint. It dries a couple shades lighter than when you originally put it on. The only thing that I see people having issues with is you can't really judge then when you add the second layers and stuff, what the color is going to be like until you wax it, until you seal it with either a top coat or a wax. I'm just taking my brush and really working it in. I'm making the Klingon 040 work hard for me today. I'm making her go around and around and get into all those details because that white overspray is on there, and I'm okay if some of it peeks through, but I don't want tons of it peeking through. Let's get the sides real quick. It does generally take longer to dry than a chalk paint also. Crazy, right? I don't know why. So I'm going to paint the sides really quick. Work my brush in there. But isn't this color pretty? It's one of my favorite colors, old 57. I think it's like named after like an old 57 like pickup, or maybe like a 57 Bel Air or something like that. I'm not really sure. It is a super cool name. I'm going to put you guys lower since I'll get right on top of this project. There you go. You can get real close. So it covers well, and like most paints, it can be streaky on the first coat, but that's okay. We're gonna just dry it real quick. Didn't take that long to dry. What's everybody doing? Thursday already. What kind of paint is this? Judy, this is DIY paint. Hey, Lori. The color is Old 57. Yellow would look good with this color. Yep. Judy, yes, it's DIY. DIY is the brand. I do retail DIY paint. If you need any colors, you can go to my website and I can ship them out next day if I have them in stock. If you don't see the color that you want, just send me a message. I do paint orders every week on all of the 5 paint lines that I carry. So if I don't have it in stock this week, I'll have it in stock in about a week. So don't fret. With having 5 paint lines, it's kind of hard to have everything in stock all the time. And I would be in the poorhouse if I had every single thing on every single paint line all in stock, right? At the same time. But I do have tons and tons and tons of paint in stock again. Of course, the popular colors are always here, the blacks, the whites, the creams. But the bright colors like this, sometimes, you know, I do have this one in stock right now. So can you see? It's kind of changing like to a lighter color. I don't know if you can see it on the camera because it is now drying. It does change to a lighter version of itself. When we apply wax, guess what? It'll pop right back and it'll then become the bright version again. So keep that in mind when you are using this type of paint. It's not self-sealing. So if you were to take a wet rag after it's dry, you could wipe it all off, even after a few weeks. Unlike chalk paint, that actually seals itself. I will tell you what's for dinner, Ronnie. Tonight, I have my family all coming over. My father is getting married this weekend. I'm kind of having a hard time with it. My mom died 5 years ago. It's just, you know, it's tough on me. But anyhow, he's remarrying. He's 82. And so we are having a little welcoming, you know, family get together tonight. I'm having a barbecue. I'm making burgers, pasta salad, baked beans, corn on the cob, and maybe some, I think I'm gonna do some deviled eggs. And I'm having everybody over at 6, and I haven't even gone home and done anything. Woo! But luckily I have amazing daughters that will help me, so I'm not really worried. So all my kids are coming with their kids, and so that's why I had to do Thrifty Thursday earlier today. Hi, Yudel from Australia. How are you? Is it morning for you? Next day, right? It's Friday for you, right? What's your first name, by the way? Boodle. What is your actual first name so I could call you by your first name instead of your screen name? Or is that that's your first name? Doesn't it sound good? Yeah. So it's, you know, it's a little tough on me. My parents were married for 57 years and my mother passed. So it's just, you know, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. And I'm just going to try to be, try to be okay with it, even though it kills me. But, oh well. She's good for him, so we'll see. 7 a.m. on Friday. Lisa. Is it Lisa or? Oh, Lisa. It is Lisa. Okay, good. I'm going to say, is it Lisa? Lisa. Okay, I'm going to try to remember that because you're on my YouTube and I so appreciate you on my YouTube. Thank you so very much for following me on YouTube and watching me on YouTube. All right, so I grabbed some yellow, and this is butternut. I always want to call it buttercream because that's what Dixie Belle is. Butternut. This is another clay-based paint. This is by Mud Paint, which Mud Paint is another clay-based paint, and it's actually based here in Idaho. It's fabulous paint. They ship all over the place too. So I'm going to use a little bit on here. Hi, Jenna. So let's think about what we're going to do. I'm going to add yellow. Ooh, yes, I am. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh. I'm just taking my Klingon. This is an 040, an old girl, because she got a big, fat, bumpy rear end here. And I am dry brushing over the top, over that turquoise. And just add, well, that's just pretty just like that. We don't need to do anything else. Done. Drop the mic. Go home. I love when things just turn out. So, okay, you guys. So here's the deal. Tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time, I will be going to court against my old landlord. You guys have been following me for, I know most of you have. Ronnie, you know the story. My landlord, when I moved out of my old building, which you all know how beautiful my old building was because I did all the work, won't give me my deposit back. He's trying to charge me for things that he didn't repair, that he says I ruined, which he's full of himself. So we went to court once and we didn't have the right paperwork, so we have to go back. So tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., at 9:30, I want all of you praying for me that I get my deposit back because I'm tired of dealing with this asshole. I am so tired of it. You don't even know. It's been 9 months. The last day I was in that building, August 31st. Now I own my own building, so I never have to deal with assholes ever again. You know what I'm thinking? What other color would go well with this? So please give me your good mojo tomorrow. Okay. What do you guys think? I'm thinking something in here. Isn't that pretty? This is drying, but while it's drying, let's grab like something. Throw me out your colors. I'm going to grab something. Now there's something bright. How about some orange? This is Dixie Belle that I'm going to use now. And you guys, when I tell you that all the paints play well, they really do play well together. They're not like, since I'm using a clay base and a chalk base, they don't hurt each other by, they play very well together. Let's just paint this middle orange. Right? There we go. How pretty is that? Actually, a little bit over the orange. Over the yellow. Let's just kind of make that kind of smoosh in there. Let that dry. What if we do the outer frame? Avocado green. That's a good color, actually, Jana. Good idea. We could put some green over the top of this. It'd be really pretty. It would make it more of a brown, though. So here's the deal. This is from the thrift store. I probably paid a couple bucks for this. And the thing is that I can play with this, and if I don't like it, I can paint it again, right? I have one in the back that I painted probably 2 years ago that I never did anything with. That's sitting back there right now. That's got pinks on it. So if you want to practice with colors and stuff and see how things go together, sometimes take a piece, an old cabinet door, a piece that you got at the thrift store, and just play with it. Why the heck not? It's not, it's a couple bucks before you tackle it maybe on your piece of expensive furniture, right? What do you think? Think that's a good idea? That's what I would recommend, especially those of you that maybe are just trying to get your feet wet in the furniture painting world and are a little afraid. How about if we just dry brush a little bit over the yellow with the orange? You just got to play. And when I play, I literally just play and then see what I'm going to get as a result. What do you guys think? I'm thinking a little more yellow now. Just keep building those colors, right? Soften the orange, a little more yellow. It's just about playing and kind of adding your own touch. I didn't really like that orange so much, so I'm going to kind of smush it down with yellow. And look at right there. Now it looks like it belongs. Right? It's coming. What do you think? Any other color recommendations? Like a summer piece, right? Yeah, Lisa, the dry brushing really does pull it together. And dry brushing is that. We're talking, you guys, dots of paint, like dots. And I still have more than I need, right? I can put it back in my jar. And you've suddenly got something that all of a sudden is done. Now, I do notice that I didn't apply enough blue on this side right here. So if I were to wax this right now, I should have put 2 coats on. But I'm just speeding it up today because I got to go. But if I would have put a second coat of blue, and what I may do tomorrow is go ahead and put a second coat of blue on this and then repaint this again, because I do that all the time. So remember, if for some reason it didn't work out, like I can see it right here in front of me right now, it didn't really pull together like I wanted it to, because there's so many spots that are kind of see-through. I can repaint it and then go over it again, right? So don't be afraid to, if you have things like that happen, to then just go over it one more time. Now, I'm not going to wax it. I was going to wax it with you guys, but I want to repaint it tomorrow. I think I'm going to do the same exact thing I just did, and then I'll wax it, and then I will post a picture for you. I want to show you guys something, though, that I did yesterday on a live that a lot of you caught. When I was doing a live for the Miss Lillian's paint page yesterday, we were working on this beautiful frame in this gorgeous green. Now I'm going to glaze this, but I wanted you to see how pretty it came together with everything, right? Isn't that green stunning? It is called Lichen, L-I-K-E-N, Lichen, L-I-C-H-E-N. That's the name of the paint. Like you like the lichen, like the moss on the tree, right? Some lady's like, what did you say? I'm like, lichen. I thought you said like. I'm like, it pretty much is. But anyhow, so you guys, good thoughts for me tomorrow morning. I need all your thoughts to say, go kick butt in my court case, and I will let you guys know what happens. And tonight, give me some strength and some grace to get through a dinner with my dad and his new fiance. You feel me? All right, you guys. My name is Debbie Tona. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry I had to cut it so short, but I couldn't not do Thrifty Thursday. I would, unless I am like traveling, I always will be here for you guys every Thursday, usually at 4 p.m. Mountain time. So go out and be fabulous. I'll update you tomorrow on the deets and the tea. Okay. Thanks for watching. Have a great night and have a good dinner. Bye.